There's the live notification. Okay, I probably don't actually need that plugged in. It's at like 96%. Alright, welcome back, people. We have a little bit of collecting to do before we dive into the actual challenges today. Because I now have a plan for like the first 3 gyms or so. So, first things first. You might notice we're at a tower that I hadn't unlocked. Or did I unlock that last time? I can't actually remember. I spent some time running around since last time trying to build up friendship on my Pokemon so that a few of them that couldn't evolve before can hopefully evolve now. Because a couple of early evolutions would be very handy here. Oh, hello. This isn't actually what I was planning to grab, because well, it isn't what I was planning to grab. But I think what we do want somewhere down here. So, we are trying to track down a moonstone. Oh, naive mint. I guess I can take that too. There are a couple of mints that I'd like to pick up, but I don't know if we'll actually take the time to go and track them down. Oh. Now, luckily, welcome to the stream, Rafkin. Evening to you, too. Luckily, I made a point of swapping Eevee to the front of my party, so Runaway can kick in. So yeah, the item we're looking for is supposed to be in a grass patch south of the tower. Wait a sec. I actually have to check something now that I think about it. Oh, shoot. I'm dumb. Okay, then. It's not here, because this is considered South 5, not South 3. But since we're here, we might as well see if there are any items sitting around before we warp away, so that we don't have to come back here later. Doesn't look like it. Okay. What did I... There we go. Okay. Grass patch south of... Grass in the eastern area south of the watchtower. So probably somewhere around here. Let's see. Not that. Is it that? No, that's the rare candy. Hi, Titan Cloth. I'm not coming after you yet. Okay. Before we go there, I'm gonna check the stuff that's up here. Just to be on the safe side. But yeah, I'm guessing it's down there. Is it this? No. Where is it? Where is it? Okay, so that pushes us into South 5. At this point, I should probably bite the bullet and try to figure out where it is on the interactive map rather than just following Cerebee's vague description, but you know, sunk cost fallacy and all. See, a lot of these TMs are, at least theoretically, pretty handy. Because they give us the chance to adjust movesets on our Pokemon for other battles, but I can't claim they're what I want right now. Well, at least we picked up the warp point for that place. I can't remember this town's name. Hang on. Let's see. South 3. Show all, I guess. Oh my gosh. Why are the people who made Cerebee so bad at getting their east and west correct? Okay. It's over here. That isn't south of the watchtower. In fact, in order to get to it, I probably want to just warp to the Area 3 Pokemon Center. Yomp. It's not that, but I'm down here. I might as well get the items that I need. Well, that are here. There we go. Okay, so now, as soon as Igglybuff evolves into Jigglypuff, we can evolve again into Wigglytuff. Alright. Let's see, that was one of the things that I wanted to take care of. Ah, right. That's another. With that said, though, we might take a second and... let's see. Cortondo Gym. So there's a trainer with a Kricketune and another with a Venonat. Okay. I think we're fine to do the gym challenge. Like, I think we're fine to clear the trainers ahead of it. Sorry, I just know that there's an item somewhere around here. Hold on a sec, we seem to be having sound issues. See if restarting my capture card will do the trick. It did. I think there's a TM behind the gym as well. It's like magical leaf or something. Yep. Oh, it's Draining Kiss. That's really handy. Okay, let's see here. Yeah, that's probably the smart play. I do want to pick up a TM for Protect at some point. I don't think I need it quite yet. For now, I'm pretty sure we can beat the Olive Roll without actually fighting any of the trainers. It's probably the safer plan. You. There we go. Okay, no battles needed. We should try to go out of our way to get a battle or two, though. Because I do want to hit a level up pretty soon to make sure my Pokemon evolve. Why does this take so long to load? I swear this game didn't run this badly when I first played it. I think it might have actually gotten worse. Okay, so I need to double check something. Okay, yeah, we don't have a West 1 encounter. So we don't need to be super worried about bumping into things on the way through. So we have Eevee in the lead, so we have... Oh, no we don't. Because we have Eevee in the lead, so we can run away from anything we have to. Hang on, I want to double check something. Okay, there is a mint that I want to pick up somewhere along the path here. West 1 mint. On a rock on the east side of the mountain. Okay, we might not pick that up right away. Yeah, so that's probably somewhere around here. It's not quite on our way, though. These guys are so hard to spot. Anyway, we will stop by the Pokemon Center on the way up. You know, we're just getting a couple of warp points on the way to where we're going, because there are like 2 items out this general direction that I want to pick up. Sorry, I just... want to skim through this real quick. I'm just not gonna bother, because if I accidentally start a... Really? Let's try this again. Okay, I'm pretty sure it's reconnecting. Come on, you stupid capture card. don't know if it's an issue with my dock or my capture card or what. Yeah, Arvin. Welcome to the stream, Bruce. Just wading through the usual capture card issues. Okay, let's see. Okay, so the mint that I want to grab while we're out this way is right here. And once we have that, we're going to be going a bit farther into West 1 to try and pull off some tricky jumps in order to grab a TM that we're definitely not supposed to be able to get with just our current kit. Okay. There we go. I don't know why I'm so stressed. I'm leading a Pokemon that has Runaway. Literally nothing in this area can threaten me in any meaningful way. Also, I'm probably about to get hit by the cutscene introducing me to Team Star pretty soon here. Welcome to the stream, Brittle. I don't know why I'm bothering to heal my Pokemon. I haven't had a battle since the last time I did. And all of this running around does help so that we pick up a little extra friendship in case we needed it. I did a lot of running around off stream, but you know, might as well be safe. Also, Eevee can't actually, come to think of it, okay. Now what's this path? So, to get the TM we want, we need to get all the way up here. That's not an easy thing to do with this loadout. But, if we backtrack and go up this little ravine... Oh wait, no. We gotta go up here. And then I think there are a couple of funky jumps we can do to make it over there. I'm pretty sure I've gotten this item with no equipment before, so... here's hoping. Hello there, I'm not talking to you. It's not specific to the situation either. That's my response to pretty much everyone at all times. Okay, so I believe if I did that right, this is going to respawn me on the higher ledge. But it might actually require... Wait. Haha! I was right. Oh... I figured that trick out myself, by the way. Okay, next challenge, we need to get up this thing. Which I'm pretty sure is awful. But can be done with some very particular backwards jumping strats. Oh. Unfortunately, we don't have the long jump yet. Which makes a lot of these harder. You found an excuse to hate on Sinner's Road even more? Are you saying it's not your favorite area in the game yet? Now I remember why this was so tricky. Trying to remember if I've done this with no items or if I've done this with only dash, because that's a big difference. You found the chef. Ah, yes. So the general strategy for that fight is to not get hit so that you don't have to deal with his muck maggots. Okay, I might be using the wrong line to get up this. Let's try something a little bit more off to the right here. Thing is, as long as I'm sliding, I can do the backwards jumps. But if it ever gets steep enough that I'm just in a falling state, then it becomes an issue. crap. And I fall all the way back down. For what it's worth, there are definitely worse bosses than the chef. At least he has a relatively short run back, assuming you fix the bench in Sinner's Road. Oh. Starting to question whether I did this with no items or with only dash. I thought I'd done it with no items, but that's seeming less and less likely. Wait, this might be it. Haha, I think I did it. Yes! Oh, maybe U-turn was the item that I came here to get in a different run. Welcome to the stream, B. We just jumped up a cliff that we absolutely weren't supposed to. Oh, I love backwards jumps. I'm so glad they haven't patched them out at some point. Like, they're the best thing in this game. The fact that as long as you're willing to put a slightly unreasonable amount of effort into solving a problem means that you can get just about anywhere here is honestly great. Like, it's not as satisfying as, say, Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom, where you're mainly using intended mechanics in unintended ways, but still but using the broken physics in unintended ways is still fun. Oh, I'm trying to remember if there's a way to make this jump across. I think you can, but you have to go, like, all the way up to the end. You did remember to return to Blasted Steps for a spell that you missed? I'll be honest, I used that spell on one fight. Okay, hang on. Can I turn around? I might be able to do this somewhere if I just find the spot where I can backwards jump up the water, but I think I need to avoid. I don't suppose that kicked me onto land, did it? There we go. I don't know why I bothered coming all the way over here, because I'm pretty sure the only useful item on this side is like the Dragon Dance TM, and I don't think a single Pokemon that I get access to in this run can learn it. Yep. Why I remembered that it specifically is Dragon Dance? Couldn't tell you. Not a single solitary clue. But we're into Cascarafa. And pretty sure somewhere in this town I can buy the air balloon. I believe you when you say it's fun. It's just, it bothered me that I was spending resources for a slower version of Sharp Shadow. Yeah, I'm not helping right now, dude. She just handed me his wallet. Like... Think about this for a sec, lady. Now, I will say this for... I didn't mean to actually take the elevator. I will say this for the spell. It's used for some really cool skips that people have found. Oh, you know what? I was wrong about which town one particular item was in. Don't get me wrong, this is still where we get the air balloon. I think, assuming it's allowed with our current number of badges. I mean, I guess we could spend 20k to get an extra leftovers, but... Really? I could have sworn the air balloon was here. Dang it. Okay, looks looks like it doesn't spawn here until later. So theoretically, we could make our way over to Medali to pick up the leftovers, but I don't really think we need to. Okay, we will leave the leftovers alone for now. South 3 has... oh, it's the Shell Bell. South 4 gives the Rocky Helmet, and South 5 gives a Violite. I think we might head over to South 2 and do some trainer battles. That'll get us some levels and an item. No, you don't need wings. First of all, you can get it with a kind of precise harpoon jump. Basically, if you do a running jump, like a jump at full sprint from some elevated ground a decent distance away, use your harpoon and then stall in the air with Drift Cloak, you can get up to the ledge. Which is satisfying, but there's also a really dumb skip that involves your nail art that you can use for a weird extra height jump, I guess. I don't exactly know how that one works. I've just heard about it. I haven't actually seen it. Okay. Yeah, in fact, that particular spell is required for getting Fey Down Cloak without Clawline, which obviously requires that specific skip. Okay, hang on. Trainers in South 2 or 3. Oh, I've got South 2 clicked. No wonder these names don't look right. Okay, South 3... so definitely not that guy. There's a backpacker with a Starly. Tina has a level 11 Aracuda. That guy has a level 12 Crabrawler. Okay, we will start with Samuel. There you are, Samuel. I agree, Bruce, but I'm not Team Cherry. dude with a Larvitar over there. Oh, this lady just has an Iggly buff. She'd be easy enough. I should check how many trainers I have to fight here. Six. Oh. I don't think I need to put a marker out for this trainer. Now this next guy... Okay, hopefully that's an evolution on Michael. Yes. Nice. Alright. So now we have a much nicer array of moves. We can snag Disable. Go ahead and replace Copycat. And we technically have access to Stockpile, is the only one of these that I really care about, that I'll ever use, Swallow or Spit Up. But Stockpile can be decent for getting... Hey, there you go, he's dead. Stockpile can be good for picking up the defense boosts. I'm not going to grab Echoed Voice. Well, I guess I can grab it in place of Defense Curl. I just don't want to delete... Okay, yeah, it's just over this way. I don't want to delete Swift since I spent a TM on that. There we are. There's the dude with the Larvitar. No. Well, like, you can, but you need another TM for it. And I don't know if I've got a spare... TM for Swift lying around, so figured I'd save myself the trouble. Just don't get flinched to death, Tiger Lily. Also, yes, it's for a side quest item, but it's for a side quest item that gets you a nail upgrade, so it's very worth doing. Real quick, have I picked up any TMs that can teach Eevee Charm? Yes, I have. Yeah, but it's a weapon upgrade. And that doesn't just scale your weapons in this game, that scales your spells. Hang on, I need to check something real quick. If this game is the way I think it is, then yeah, you basically get access to your entire move pool when you evolve into Igglybuff. You technically miss out on Euro Ball and maybe Double Edge? Oh no, you get Euro Ball. Okay, so yeah, there is no reason not to go ahead and evolve Jigglypuff. Cool, we just got our powerhouse for the early game. I could be wrong, but I don't think so. Either way, it's not a huge deal right now, because we just got a much better option. Hello, Hyper Voice. I will gladly drop Swift for Hyper Voice. Okay, who is next? There's someone out there whose only Pokemon is Flabébé. Okay, yeah, we can totally do that. Model Andrea. Okay then. I trust Bulbapedia. Oh, hello. Didn't realize I hadn't talked. I didn't realize there was a picnic here. I guess I'll lead Peter for this one. It's just a regular trainer. I don't feel bad about not using a fairy type. And Peter will wrap this up a little bit faster. Make it so I don't have to change Pokemon. Oh, that was a crit. Okay. Okay, so we might get a double evolution here. Maybe not, though. Okay, well that's a definite improvement. Oh, Peter didn't level up. Okay, I'm just foolish. That should be a really easy battle. Ah, you found bile water. Team Cherry's way of saying stop whining, don't whine about the game not being out yet next time. Their middle finger to everyone who plays. Hello, small child with a happini. Oh, I didn't mean to hit tail whip. meant to go for Covet. I haven't put the moves in order yet. Come on, Peter, just hit through confusion. Thank you. Sure, Tink, you can learn Rock Smash. It's probably better than Covet, since it's extra coverage. There we go. Pretty much back-to-back-to-back evolutions. I should probably find out where I can find a Dazzling Gleam TM. Because otherwise it's going to be a long time before Sylveon learns a decent fairy move. I mean, I could technically teach her Play Rough since I have a TM for that, but I would rather save that for one of my physical attackers that takes a while to learn it. All right. I mean, I could teach her Draining Kiss. That's definitely an option too. For the moment, I think we're fine. Alright, now it's time to backtrack to that person who had... Oh, you know what? First of all, let's go fight this person who only has a love disc. Then, if we still need a battle, we can go and fight the person who only has, for Brawler. I don't know why she's not going for Water Gun, but okay. Okay, I want to backtrack to the Pokemon Center, see if we earned the item yet. Sweet. Let's see, for League reps, Area 4 is the Watchtower, but are the trainers a safe level? It's only 5 trainers. Ooh, but some of them look pretty scary. Okay, that one would be fine. But only that one. Yeah, I should probably leave the rest of those for later. Which means we're probably best off just going and visiting South 2. Luckily, we're kind of over-leveled for this area, so... Oh my gosh, I didn't realize I had talked to the Eevee. Why didn't they give us more outfit variety, though? Like, why is her outfit so much better than mine? Especially the sweater. I want that sweater. Yeah, Bile Water is pretty big. Oh, I should check if there are any new moves I have access to now that now that Tiger Lily is a Meryl instead of an Azuro. Sergio the office worker, oh my. Actually, I shouldn't have done this, because... it has Mud Shot. My best bet for this one is probably just Michael. I was thinking, yeah, it's a poison type, but I've got a steel type, but no, it's... Let's just nuke it. Let's just... Oh yeah, there are a couple of other areas. Did you wander into the mist? For what it's worth, it's a really cool area if you did. Okay, if we keep following the... Were you killed by a white floating humanoid figure? That, like, lunged at you, grabbed you, and did 3 masks of damage? Yeah, 3 masks. I think, unless I'm going crazy. Which, I never rule out. There's always a chance. Yeah. Of course it avoided the attack. Unfortunately, because I don't have huge power on Tiger Lily, I have to deal with pretty terrible damage. Well, it's a direct upgrade to Growl, so... Yeah, you've got the Bile Water map. The first time I went through the area, I didn't have wings. And you have to have wings to get the Bile Water map. Okay, there's the Adamant Mint. The Adamant Mint. At some point, I'm probably going to wind up using that mint on Tink, but... Oh, wait. I'm dumb. I meant to get in 2 more battles on the way to that. There you are. You have a Pichu. Oh. Yeah, a bit of advice. Explore slightly more before walking back into the mist. Like, maybe watch and see if there are any hanging signs around the path or anything. Okay, and this guy has a fan bee. Yeah. Yep, there's a bell. Well, I guess you probably need to go and grab your rosaries before you go and unlock the bellway. Bruce, the signs. They point to it. Did you just die again? Okay, we should be good there. And I don't really want to do the trainers in West 1. I guess I could get started. Hang on, does West 1 even have anything good? 9 trainers in West 1 nets me the clear amulet, and there are at least a couple of easy ones. Yi-Ray just has a fletchling. Person just has a shuppet. Venonat, Riolu. Yeah, I might duck over there. Oh, just walk back in. Don't worry too much. You won't have any trouble finding your silk. Also, there's a trick to navigating the mist, and if you don't figure it out, you will never get out the other side. Like, it's actually impossible, unless you do it the way that the game intends. If you need a hint, let me know. I am willing to give out this hint. Personally, I genuinely think the Mist is a really cool area, but I can easily imagine someone not guessing the way through it, like not guessing the trick to getting through it for a while. Because I didn't guess the trick to it for a while. Eventually I figured it out, but... that guy has a Riolu. Probably best not to do that while I don't have my steel neutrality. Aroa. What's that? Shuppet packing. Nightshade. Astonish. Okay, yeah, that's easy enough. Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, it's not possible to guess your way through. It won't spawn the exit if you don't have Needle in. In my opinion, that's a good call, but I can imagine some people would wish it was otherwise. But imagine if the optimal speedrun route was just to go in there and get lucky enough to get through in, like, the first 8 movements. Okay, what's this Venonat packing? Dude with the fungus. There's that person way over there with a Mareep who would be pretty easy, but... Oh, who do I want to battle? Yeah, I guess I'll backtrack for the Mareep person. Oh, I didn't see you, buddy. Do you have any rosary necklaces that you can pop in your inventory? Nope. Rip. Yeah, I don't even think the enemies in Sinners drop many rosaries, if any. Oh wait, the enemies in Sinners do. The enemies in Bilewater, I don't think so. Okay, one more battle. Yeah, so the Bilewater crowd are anti-Citadel. It makes sense that they don't, you know, keep the Citadel's currency. Yeah, you've got a point there, because the drop rates in the Citadel are way better. Alright. Alright, let's go do a gym battle. Oh, yeah. Her Umbreon stream? Yeah, I know. If you can believe it, I am worse off string. I make way less progress. Okay, where's that flamethrower TM? I'm not even playing around here, just gimme. Alright, Katie, your Pokemon are Strugelbug and Tarantula and that Teddy Ursa. You can learn Fire Fang, can't you? Because if so, I think that's a good thing to teach you. Do I not have the Fire Fang TM, or can you not learn it? You can learn it. TM8. There's one in West 1. Where, though? Oh, right there? Yeah, I can get that easy. Okay, don't worry. We aren't going straight into content. We're coming up here first. What fairies can I get in this? Well, thankfully, welcome to the stream, X-Slayer. I have a list. Fido, Igglybuff, Tinkatink, Sylveon, Azurill. Those are the 5 that I already have. And then Floette, Mimikyu, Impidimp, Hatena, Klefki, Dedenne, and Kirlia. And all of the stuff in those evolutionary lines, obviously. Oh, and technically there's a couple of fairies in Area 0. I think I was planning to go for the ghost one, whose name is escaping me somehow, despite it being like the most oppressive prehistoric form. Fluttermane, that's it, thank you. I could also get Screamtail, but Fluttermane is just better. Okay. Now we're going to actually make progress. I swear, we're gonna have, like, 2 major fights pretty much back to back. It's gonna be awesome. Yeah, you can get a lot of dragons. One that I'm really curious about is ghosts only, which I should probably be doing since it's almost October, but don't worry about it, I guess. Alright, so we lead Nana, who should be able to pretty soundly deal with the first 2 Pokemon. If necessary, we can rest off some damage, but it shouldn't be necessary. Which one was I planning on, actually? I can't remember. I just find it really funny that, because I'm pretty sure there are 8 ghost-type Pokemon in these games. Or 8 new ghost types introduced this generation, maybe it was. And half of those evolution lines are just Pokemon that evolve into being ghost types. So rather than making new ghosts, they just literally killed Pokemon. Thank goodness it's not Vivillon, though, because that would suck. Oh, I forgot to pick up Crap, I forgot to pick up, Protect. I was planning to teach it to Tink to make sure that Teddy Ursa's Fury Cutter couldn't get out of hand. I mean, you still quad resist, but... Oh, that's lucky. Yeah, I like all of the Pokemon associated with Applin, honestly. And that right there is why I didn't give Fido an Oran Berry. Go Nana, you got this. And you'll regain like 1 or 2 hit points maximum. Yay, 2. And you can't turn off set mode in this game, which still bugs me. I think I'll stay in for 1 turn to hit a Baby Doll Eyes. It's gonna get 5 hits, isn't it? Oh, yeah. It's okay. I think it would have had to crit, like, all 5 times for that to be a KO, so... even then, it might not have happened. I gotta be honest, I still think there was a way for you to beat it without the DLC, Bruce. Because I do remember you talking about that at one point, and... I really felt like it was... I really felt like there was a route that involved... Basically, my idea was terrastalize an early Terra Flying on Wingull or Terra Bug on Surskit. Oh, you jerk. I forgot Pickup did that this generation. Okay, but we got an attack boost. Just don't crit. Okay. Let's swap. Okay. Yeah. My idea was an early Terra into one of the types that resisted grass and stack, I think it was an agility and a substitute, and use that to power through. Because Wingull can go and pick up the Air/TM if you use Let's Go. Yeah, so that's the thing. With Wingull, you teach it Icy Wind. You hit the Sudowoodo with Icy Wind on turn 1 to neutralize its speed boost. So yeah, if you've got a substitute to hide behind for the first hit, and then you click Icy Wind turn 1, I do think you want your held item to be Wide Lens to make sure that the Icy Wind and Air/hit, but other than that, it's pretty doable. I do think the Icy Wind TM is a bit out of the way, or maybe it's the substitute. One of the TMs was, like, stupidly out of the way, but it was, I think, doable. Come on, leave me alone, Nimona. Yeah. Bruce did water types only in this game ages ago. I say ages, it was probably like a year ago or something. So we need to make sure that we keep Flamethrower on Wigglytuff for the moment, because, well, Brassius is coming up, and I don't want to... Oh, wait. I can relearn it. Never mind. Okay. Well, we have all our friendship evolutions, so I don't need that tab anymore. Let's use it for Titan Pokemon. Where does it list? Hang on, I gotta pull up the list of levels. I'm pretty sure it's just one level up. Yeah, okay, Rock Titan is at level 16. No, there's actually one handy location where you can get Mimikyu much earlier. Okay, there we go. There are the movesets. No, there is a single very rare Mimikyu spawn right here. In these ruins, there is a very small chance for Mimikyu to spawn. You got a full odds shiny. Barboach while you were going Feebass hunting. Nice. Vice Grip, Rock Smash, Block, and Rock Tomb. Okay, rather than doing a bunch of other stuff, what does that Meowth have going on? We're going back to slipping in a couple of trainer battles over in West 1. Just to make progress on the clear amulet. Yay, defense drop. Okay, another one should knock it out then. Thank you for throwing money at me. I genuinely appreciate it, lady. That guy has a Salandit. Should be easy enough to pick up. Okay, I'm moving Picnic out of that top corner. It's just in the way. Should be right down this way, along the left. I do really like the traveling music in this game. I don't know why, but it's just very cheerful. That said, I kind of wish it changed when it's, like, rainy out and stuff. Or changed for time of day or something. Alright, let's take advantage of the rain. Oh, wait, I'm stupid. I should still be fine, but for some reason I was thinking Sandile, not Salandit. Let's Terra out of our weakness to poison type moves. Oh, nice. Well done, Tiger Lily. There is a Ditto along this path a little farther down, but I don't think that's the right play here. Oh, but this person just has an Eevee. Okay, you know what? I'll just use a candy. Alright. Oh, yeah, yeah, I could get Surf pretty easily. I'm trying to think. It'd be better to pick up Surf. Or I could just... because I've got a copy of Water Pulse that I was considering using. I also have... Grass Knot, but something in my head... makes me think that the Titans might be immune to it for some dumb reason about them not wanting to code. Different weights for them. I could be wrong, though. Might just teach both. Oh, they did have the levels on. Bulbapedia. Also, South 1 has a Protect TM somewhere. Did I pick it up at some point? It's right there. I do have Protect. Nice. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and drop Fairy Wind for the moment. I really shouldn't have too much to worry about with this guy, though. Michael, time for you to learn a new move. Probably 2 new moves, assuming you can learn Water Pulse, which I'm pretty sure I have. Okay, you can't. Where is the TM for Surf? Why do I have a feeling there's one in, like, South 3 or South 5? Surf. Oh, later, Bruce. Oh no, it's in Lavincia. Alright. I know I've gone out of my way for that at least once before, but yeah. I don't think I need it right now. I think I might be thinking of Gigantamax Pokemon when I'm thinking of Pokemon being randomly immune to moves based on weight. Hey, where'd my item go? Oh right, this guy goes up there and you have to circle around to fight him. It's so dumb though, like why would they be immune to weight-based moves? Just let them have their normal weight, for crying out loud. Luckily it's raining. We'll see if that actually has any impact, since weather is notoriously inconsistent in this game. Okay, I'm gonna pivot through Nana real quick. See if I can get a couple of baby doll eyes off. Either way, I wanted to clear the defense drop. Yeah, it kinda does sound like a cow. I can see it. Okay. Its attack is very low at this point, even if I have to deal with the one defense drop. Why is he so insistent on going for his least effective move? I'm guessing since it's a wild Pokemon, it is just choosing moves randomly, but it's done the same thing to Meryl twice in a row now. Okay, now we swap to Tink. Like, I could keep rolling with Meryl, but Tink is kinda specially equipped for this fight right now. Because Protect will allow it to waste turns, which will give us more chances for Arven to do the work for us. Baby doll eyes. Some of them can definitely be problematic. I know when I was trying fire only in this game, the Sky Titan was legitimately terrifying. Flying and rock is just pretty hard to deal with at times. There's my defense drop. And my borderline non-existent recovery. And there's Anger Shell proccing. There we go. Unfortunately, my defensive core right now is basically just tank, as far as type defense. Michael and Tiger Lily can pull off some stuff with their just raw bulk, but yeah. It skips this cutscene, right? Or am I imagining that? Dang it. It's kind of weird that you don't actually just walk into the cave. Come on. Did I ever do any of the runs up to the DLC? Like fight Kieran in the Blueberry League? I haven't actually bought the DLC. I haven't had a run where I particularly felt the need for any DLC Pokemon, so I just haven't bothered. I'm at least a little bit hesitant to give Nintendo my money these days. Well, we got Dash, I think. Now, if I can just remember how... yeah, it's the most awkward control for dashing possible. Nice. Okay, now this gets interesting. Because not only do we want to clear Brassius's gym challenge, but I really want the reward from South Area 5. Brassius, your level cap is 17. That's what I thought. Yeah, that adds up. Yeah, I'd really like to pick up a Violet. Yep. Okay, let's see. So, in terms of trainers, probably want to focus on fights that we can do with just a single Pokemon on our team. Just so we can spread out the XP, because we need to get 7 battles in here if we want to Violate. I should have been knocking out a couple of these before the Titan. I wasn't thinking. So, Federico should be completely free. All he has is a Dark Dragon type. Literally any of our Pokemon with a Fairy Stab should be able to take him. The Bagon will be slightly more threatening, but not really, because, well, its only threatening move is Headbutt. Snom should be completely free. And I think Snom is the closest of these Pokemon. And Toadschool shouldn't be a threat. Okay, let's think about this in terms of who's close. Not you. Okay, the model with Snom is the closest. Used a Violet Diplin for the Dark Star base. Yeah. Yeah, that adds up. It's nice for fighting the Starmobile. Yeah, the Starmobiles were frightening, honestly. Okay, yes, we definitely want Draining Kiss. Drop Protect for now. Okay. Yeah, the Starmobiles are a pain to figure out, like, from a casual perspective without looking anything up. Okay, so the dude with the Bagon is in the middle of the swamp, but I am, like, a tiny bit afraid of his Bagon's headbutt against Meryl just because Meryl hits so gently. So instead we'll go after this guy. We'll use Peter. I don't know what TM is on this little hill, but I'm seeing one on the interactive map and I want it. Cool. I love backwards jumps. Oh. You do have a fairy move, right, Peter? Yeah, okay. This should be free then. Okay, that's the Ralts. That's the Hatena. That one should be really easy. So I've done 2, that'll be 3, 4.